BioShock 2 is, the second installment for the game, or, second game in the series. And in this game, you play as a Big Daddy that's called Subject Delta, and he's part of the Delta series. And he was one of the first test subjects of humans being turned into or being used as a Big Daddy. And that basic story, you're this Big Daddy, and you have to get back to the little sister that you're connected to before you die. And that you and this little sister have a father-daughter relationship. Now, when I first played this game for the PS3, I actually liked it. And it was actually my first game to the BioShock series. I played 1 before I played BioShock. I played BioShock 2 before I played BioShock 1 and BioShock Infinity and Burial at Sea. And that it was a fun game to play. Here's the goods. Everything got me connected to the story, got me connected to the characters, made me feel something. And I also like the little sister designs in this one. And the controls worked good. And that I had no bugs in the PS3 version. And they made it for other consoles, but since that's the only one I played it for, I'm just going to say that one. It was easy to learn. The guide that the game comes with was very informative of everything. And it said everything I needed to know about, the weapons, the world, the atmosphere, the people, everything. And I also liked it shared the same ending style as BioShock 1, where how it ends depends on if you save the little sisters, harvest the little sister, or just leave them alone. And I also like the recordings in the game and how they were more easier in a way to find than in the first game, but still had a challenge there. What I found bad about this game was some of the characters that were supposed to be on your side, especially the one guy, I forgot his name, made me first want to punch him in the face, then make me care about him. And then it just felt like they went too deep with the story than they did with the first one in the lore. And that the character that was in both the first game and the second game, they just have a off-screen death of him instead of you walking in and a big sister kills him or you end up saving him. No, he just ends up dying off screen, and the only thing you got is his recordings. Now, this character was brought in both games, so yeah. Then they had more characters in this game that I just wanted to punch than sympathize with or understand their thought process in the thing. And then they had okay, that's the PS3 version of BioShock, done, reviewed, or, now the PS4 Collector's Edition of BioShock 2. Good things about this, it kept to the original. Almost kept to the original, but not quite. And they also kept the songs they used for the original, BioShock 2. And that they also kept the director's cut recordings in this one as well. And that it was... Now the bad things. Oh boy. First bad thing I will note here is that I had a glitch in the game on the stage. On the same stage you go to Dr. I forgot his name, but it was the doctor you have to go to find Eleanor. And I kept having a glitch multiple times of my guns disappearing, and I was only limited to 3 guns and the drill. Or I was limited to 2 guns and the drill, or I was just limited to the drill. And it kept taking away guns, even though I had ammo for those weapons, and it kept taking away my weapons, and I only had the drill or 2 guns or 3 guns, and that was it. It kept breaking and glitching at the same spot. It done this multiple times within playthroughs where I had to stop the game, either go back, or I had to delete my game entirely and start all over again with the game. And I know that sounded weird, but this glitch happens multiple times, and I had enough of it to the point where I don't even want to play BioShock 2, the Collector's Edition. Now, I don't know if the Nintendo Switch has the same problem with this, but I know I keep having the same problem with the PS4 version. I think they made one for Xbox One, and I don't know if that has the same glitch in it. But then they also changed I remember they having facts at the bottom of the screen, and that they also changed the loading screen to each area, which I did not like. I wish they kept to the original one. And that I wish they would have kept I didn't see it, but if it's there, I don't know. But I wish they would have kept how they created the game, like they did with the first one. In that, like all the concept art and the concept models, I wish they would have added that in as well, because I thought that was a cool idea with the first one. I wish they would have done it with the second one as well. And that and they also added more to the designs of the little sisters. They polished it up from the PS3 version, but which I still like. And the fights between the big daddies also felt a lot easier in the 3 version than they are in the collector's edition version. And yeah, that will be this review of BioShock 2 and the collector's version of BioShock 2.